Hi there, that's Diecast channel, and in this video we're going to do a review on this 1970 Cuda that's made by Highway 61 in this metallic brown color. So stay with me to the end of this video. If you like the channel, subscribe it in case you haven't subscribed yet. Give me your thumbs up, share this video, and hit the bell for news. So let's unbox this car and take a better look at it. This is a 1970 Cuda. It's got a 383 engine. It has very nice burnt tan brown metallic color. The Gator grain vinyl roof. Very well reproduced by Highway 61 in this model car. We're going to be able to see it. The pinstripes, chromes, trims, hood clips, grille, mirrors, wheels and tires, and this trunk lid rack, optional at the time, also very well reproduced. An interesting optional for carrying extra luggage. Highway 61 makes cars with a lot of realism. And this Cuda is no exception to the rule. As we notice, this grille is actually a mesh, it's not an actual grille, but it mocks the rear one perfectly. And it's got this red pinstripe that goes all the way side to side with the Plymouth logo right here on the driver's side of the grille. We have the auxiliary lights, turning signs, and the headlights made with perfection and accuracy. And the grille is very well adjusted. The chrome bumper is perfect in quality. Radiator and all details were very well made in this car. We have this small post that holds the retaining clip for the hood, just like it happened to the real car at the time. And the hood is also made with a lot of realism. The cowl and windshield wipers, the engine with the air filter, all cables and wires. The engine is in the correct color. This semi-orange that was very common in Chrysler engines at the time. No detail really was left behind. The antenna is retractable and the adjustments are perfect. Closer look at the engine bay. 383 V8 engine, the air filter, cables, wires, distributor, hoses, reservoir, engine bay, hinges with coil springs, factory stickers, brake master cylinder, coil, all details. They're supposed to be in here. The battery with its positive and negative terminals and cables, radiator cap or shroud, and the front panel, all perfect. Hood scoops are also open. Realistic, just like in a real car. Windshield transparency. The interior, as usual for a Highway 61, especially the older ones, which have a better quality than the new ones. And a realism of all gauges on the dashboard. Steering wheel. I personally like Dodge steering wheel better than this Cuda steering wheel. But anyway, it's not an ugly one. It's a 3-spoke steering wheel, a sport steering wheel that really matches the car. Seat backs that tilt. Carpet inside. The pedals that have gas, brake, and clutch, and a parking brake. Door panels are also very realistic. We have a factory sticker and a simulation of a lock right here, and the mirror in the right proportion. We can also see the louvers that cover the cowl on the hood, and the trim around the windows that's made with a very high quality decals, and the Gator grain pattern for the roof. This really looks very nice and very charming for this car and matches the color very well. I really like this color. I like this metallic brown that looks really amazing. Hinges are correct, look like the ones in real car. Gauges as well as the cushions are all perfect. There are no flashings, no cast markings from the passenger side. The openable glove compartment, which is a very nice feature of Highway 61 cars, and what's kept in the new Highway 61. The pistol grip for the stick shift is the 4 on the floor. Dashboard, we see no flashings, no cast markings at all. Very high quality plastic. Door panel, the threshold, the back seat that tilts, chrome trim and high quality plastic glass, and a Gator pattern for the roof. Very realistic headliner with a roof console, sun visors, and courtesy dome light. Rear end of the car with very good detailing, just like the black Cuda I've shown before. The taillights with lots of realism. California Gator license plate that used to hide the filling cap. Trunk lock, the rubber seal around trunk. Trunk lid that's perfect in details with directions for jack. Deflated spare tire with a filling cylinder, dual exhaust, and a bumper with very good quality chrome. A jack is right here in the trunk, and the hinges that are a little bit more to the center. Closer look at the trunk. We can see it's a quite tiny trunk with a floor mat and a spare tire. Trunk lid rack, it's also very realistic. Hood retaining clip, Fortunately, Highway 61 always sends some spares. In the older ones, new ones, unfortunately don't have this anymore. But this is good, they send 2 extra pairs. So in the case of this car, I got it with only one. So the other one is missing, but I still got some spares. I'm gonna just leave in a plastic bag for now. These clips are very realistic and give this car a very nice detail. The only issue is they're a nightmare to take off and to put back, so I always use needle nose pliers to stick them in and to pull them out, clip back in place. The base of car with the very top quality undercarriage Highway 61 usually does in its models. The color, that's a body color in gray primer, just like it happens in the real world cars. Front and rear suspensions that actually work. Front wheels steer with a steering wheel. The engine, transmission have very realistic color. The starter is made in black. The mufflers are made in the correct color. The tank is also very realistic. The rear axle made in gloss black with a drive shaft. It spins as you turn the rear wheels. Unfortunately, this doesn't happen to the new Highway 61s that are made under green light. Dual exhaust, rear suspension, just like it happened with Mopars, and the unibody construction that was claimed by Chrysler as being more rugged than body-on-frame cars at a time. Chrysler has started making unibody cars. It doesn't matter if they were compact cars, just like the Z-body, intermediate, just like the B-body, or full-sized as a C-body. The brake lines, lower trims around the wheel wells, the wheel wells in themselves. All details here, floor panels, were also very well reproduced. Those holes here are for screws for the old packagings Highway 61 used to have. I personally like those ones with no bolts they have for newer versions because they protect more of the car and they are easier to pack and unpack the car. The other one was supposed to be a display. You could just take out of the box and place the car on a sort of a dome, but unfortunately that dome couldn't really hold another car on top of it. It would just fall down. It's an interesting packaging, but I like the newer ones better. From front to rear, a very interesting car and a very nice model car. Wheels and tires, very realistic. Door handles, chrome trims, pinstripes, 383 sticker in the rear, and directional lights, all made with a lot of realism. And an air filling cap right here in the tire. The only find this in Highway 61. Ranking this car from 0 to 10, I would obviously give it a 10. It's an excellent model made by Highway 61 with the top quality as usual. This car is no exception to the rule. The color is excellent. The painting quality is really outstanding. The realism of all details, the way the details were made is also amazing, and they do mock the real thing very well. So I'd like to thank you for all likes and views. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel in case you haven't subscribed yet. Hit the bell for news, and also share this video and give me a thumbs up. And let me know down in your comments what you think about the car and about the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.